what's up guys, MH53, and welcome to another weekly overview featuring NBA 2K16 this week. And this video is I think 30 minutes this time, so it's like 10 minutes shorter than the last 2K15 video that I did. I think I'm playing on like a shorter game or whatever. But yeah, so let's get down to business. So basically this week I just got 2K16, I think it was Saturday. Cause like I didn't pre-order it or nothing. I didn't pre-order it, but I guess they had extra copies. So yeah, my cousin went up there. Shout out to my cousin. I got like she went up there and picked it up for me on Saturday, and they had extra copies, and I got it now. So I just made some videos for that. I put those up Monday along with the Grand Theft Auto 5, along with the GTA 5 walkthroughs. And so I got up one high school game and something from the story, and I'm going to try to put up like maybe one game a week or something like that. I don't know what to do as far as my career. Like how the fuck would you put that shit on YouTube? Like I'm obviously not about to put up every game that I play. That's just fucking crazy. Like what the fuck do I look like doing that shit? But yeah, so this week it was, I'm trying to remember, because I've been playing a lot of Grand Theft Auto 5 and I'm playing a lot of 2K16, and I'm trying to decide whether I want to save my money now and just keep playing this and then go get Fallout 4 and put some shit up for that, or if I want to just get WWE 2K16. I want both of them honestly, and I do want Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5. I want to put up some videos for that, but I'm most likely I'm gonna just get that game for my own pleasure at a later date, just for me. But yeah, so I just got 2K16. This shit, I don't know, it's really different from how 2K15 was in a lot of ways. Like you pass with circle, you pass with triangle. Only buttons that haven't changed is X and square really, as far as the buttons on the right. And the buttons on the left, I guess, haven't changed either. But who gives a shit about those? What else? You set screens a little differently now. Like it's really a lot different. Like if you like messed up and you only held the screen button for like, like a second, and you tried to go back because you messed up your screen, you can go right back to it on 2K15. But on here, you press it twice, and then they just go away. And you're like, oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. You can't do nothing about that. But the defense is way better. This game is better in a lot of ways. It's better in the way that you play, it's better in the gameplay. The shots flow more realistically. Like if a person catches it from the hip, they're gonna shoot from the hip. Like there's very few things on this game that I don't like right now. The fact that you can just run in the paint and run over somebody is a problem. And the fact that if you're like attempting a Euro step layup, you don't go into your layup as you get the blocking foul, which is bullshit. Even if you were already in the shooting motion, you are already stepping, taking your first step of that two-step, they completely stop you. And it's like, well, what the fuck? I was just doing this. And so that's definitely a problem. Another problem is with my career, when you can't really preview any of the moves that you want to get for your guy. So like if you want to change your shot, they don't show you what the shot you're getting looks like. And like you can't really buy any shots. Like you can obviously eventually when you start making money, but you can't at first, and that's a problem. Like what if I don't like my shot? What if I have the worst shot in the NBA history? What I'm gonna do then? I guess you're just gonna have to stick with that shitty shot. Because you can't even go to the other modes and check out the shot because it's different. Only thing that's the same is the high school shots. And so I just picked a shot or whatever. I'll be uploading more games, more high school games and the college games, and I'm gonna try to get some of the story in there. Some of the story videos and shit, just from the games. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Like I don't know where that would fit. Like it'll be kind of awkward if I just put up a video with my intro in front of it, then that, and then nothing else, no gameplay, no nothing, just that. So I don't know, we'll see. Whew. And then Grand Theft Auto 5. Now that I have 2K16, I don't know, like, cause I really started GTA 5 at a weird time, to the point where 2K16 was about to come out, and I probably should have started earlier. But what I'm gonna try to do is maybe do about 7 videos a week. That means 4 GTA videos, and then 3 NBA 2K videos. But most likely I'll end up doing 6 GTA videos and 7 not 7, I don't know why I keep saying the number. 6 GTA 5 videos, and then 1 2K, gameplay. I might do like 1 team every week or something. And I also want to get into doing cause like on 2K15 I had did this exhibition match on, like, I think it was 12 minutes or something. And I know I'm not gonna put nothing up that long on here, maybe 8 minutes at the most. But it was a game where I had taken everyone from the Michael Jordan era and the Kobe Bryant's era, and I put them on a different team, and we just went all out. And like, I want to do that because that's a good game. That's like, it's just everybody. And now they have Kareem on here. They stopped playing. They actually put his ass back on this game, where I don't know why the fuck he was off. Must have been some legal shit or something, but he's back on the game finally. And so he's gonna be in that, and I probably won't do that until like a very, very later date, just until I'm like completely used to this game. Like right now I'm playing on fucking pro right now, and like, I'm doing okay, but you see they're still scoring, and that's like, I don't mind they're scoring, we're blowing them out, but at the same time it's a problem that I'm struggling. This game is so different in so many different ways. There's so many shit that you have to learn. Like, I don't have time to be putting in 5 hours a day just to learn how to play this fucking game. But yeah, so basically that'll happen maybe sometime around November. I'll be putting that game up. Yeah, it's November. And then in November I want to be doing Fallout 4 videos. Hopefully I'll be done with all the GTA videos at least by the end of October, if not in the middle or something like that. That's my plan. And then I might do some GTA Online videos in the future, because GTA Online is definitely a great part about GTA. I think GTA Online is definitely one of the best parts of the game. It's like, it's super fun. Like, you can't get bored with that shit. I've played it for at least all night before, from dark all the way until I saw the fucking sun come up. I was like, oh shit. Because time flies when you're playing that game, but I don't think I'll ever put up anything that long. It's just too fucking long. You people won't even watch that shit. You people are barely watching my shit at least 5 minutes at a time. So, and I don't even make 5-minute videos. That's the thing about it. I don't even make 5-minute videos. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that. And then I'm trying to get like a partnership or something like that with like a gaming network, so I can, grow a little bit, get some more people and blah blah blah. And I'm still working on learning that software so I can make my own intro, because I don't like using, like the intro's cool, there's nothing wrong with it. I like it. I don't know about you guys, but I like it. And yeah, so I just don't like using somebody else's shit, you know what I mean? So hopefully I'll have my own intro soon. Or not soon, it'll probably be like a while, maybe like not until next year. I am currently working on a trailer for my channel for new viewers or new subscribers. I don't know if you guys will see that shit if you've already been to my page, but if you can, please let me know what you think. I did work really hard on it. I've been working on it at least since last Friday night. I'm working from last Friday all the way until Saturday morning, and I'm working on it ever since. And hopefully the plan is to have it out at least by the middle of October, and that's like at least like I think 3, maybe 2 weeks away from now. That is how hard I'm working on that shit. It is like, I want my trailer to be fucking awesome sauce. you know. I want my shit to be off the chain. But there's another thing. Like last week I didn't do commentary on my GTA videos. I don't know if you guys like, you know, I don't know if you guys didn't want to hear me talk anyway, so it was like, oh man, who gives a shit? You know, we don't want to hear this nigga talk anyways. But if you don't feel that way, I don't know how I would find that out. I do have hella different pages, so you can probably check one of those out and be all like, yeah, Malcolm, I love the fucking commentary, you know, I love hearing your profanity all over my all in my earbuds or my beats or whatever the fuck you listen to me on, you know. But just let me know if you can, you know. Look at that nice ass steal by Westbrook. I'm about to fuck this up. Oh, never mind. Kevin Durant may end up with hella points by the end of this game, but I definitely play with everybody. You can't say I don't play with every fucking body. Ooh, I need to make these fucking videos shorter. You know, I ain't got shit to talk about. It's crazy. I know WWE 2K16. I'm definitely gonna be able to put some shit up about that every time. I'm definitely gonna be able to put something up about that, like at least like the whole fucking my career and the whole well, not the whole my career. That's like every match, and you play hella matches. So maybe the definitely the what the fuck are they called? I forgot. I think they're called storylines or some shit like that. Or damn, what the fuck are they called? This is killing me. This is killing me. But anyways, I'm going to try to put up something like that. I'm gonna try to put up all of those. I hear it's gonna be like a Stone Cold kind of storyline thingy, and so that'll be interesting. They need to stop fucking playing and put Jeff Hardy in that shit. Like he was, I'm almost certain he was a part of the Attitude Era at one point or another. You know, like it's most likely just something with like legal or whatever. Like they can't use one of TNA's superstars or whatever, and that's most likely why they haven't been putting him on the games. And my guess is just like they did with Ric Flair, they didn't put him on until I'm pretty sure they didn't put him back on the game until he was retired from TNA completely or whatever. And most likely Jeff Hardy won't ever be back on a WWE game, you know, at least not manually put in the game until he either retires from wrestling, retires from TNA and goes back to the WWE, or yeah, unless he does one of those two things, because otherwise he just won't be on the game. I'm pretty sure it's something like that. That's probably the only reason, because he's like, I'm pretty sure like every year he's still, even though it's been like, it's been like almost six games after that, and all the last 5 games after 2010, he's been a highly requested character. And you know, they're always putting shit on here indicating like, oh yeah, like go ahead and make your own Jeff Hardy. Like they put the face paint on, like it wasn't all that great, but they really can't put anything that close to it, you know, it being legal, you know. But that is another reason why I think that one day he will be back on a WWE game, and maybe that's for the best. Like he'll be on a game where it's actually, you know, good. You know, I hope this year's game is good, because I don't want to fucking waste my money. Like 2K15, I'm not gonna lie, it was okay, I guess. You know, the roster left a lot to be desired. There's a lot of people I just didn't want to fucking play with or whatever. But that's just how it is. I'm pretty sure that's how it is for a lot of people. You just don't play with everybody, you know. You don't like everybody. What's the point of playing with people you don't like if you don't have to? It's not a job, you know. But yeah, I do want to do that. I want to get that game. And the My Career mode, I hope the My Career mode for that is better as well. You know, just like on here, the My Career mode. The My Career mode on here is great. It's fantastic. There's nothing wrong with it. But, well, actually, yes, there is something wrong with it. I'm about to say what's wrong with it. The thing that's wrong with it is, so far, I haven't seen any type of cutscenes or whatever. Like, I have, you know. I did just this morning when I was playing with it. It was just James Harden talking to me before the game, talking about my family and shit. All like, oh yeah, how's CC and blah blah blah, and I was like, okay, nigga, like what else, like, you know, because I remember on 2K15 they had mentors and shit, you know, like if you play for the Thunder, Kevin Durant would be talking to your ass and shit, talking about some, oh you played like a bum or some shit, and then Or if you played with if you played with the Magic, it would be Channing Frye. Or if you played with the Cavaliers, it'd be Deion Waiters. And you know, I really wish they would have brought that back. Like, I'm not sure if they haven't. I really haven't gotten that far into it, you know, so I can't fully say that there isn't one. But I'm pretty sure that I would have seen something that indicated that I do have one at this point. And you know, one thing I do like is how they let you know, oh, like that right there that I just did. How you can back up into like almost a shooting thing, like where you do like a step back, and you don't even have to pick up the ball. Like if you know, if you change your mind, you don't have to just stand there and pick up your dribble. You can keep going. And I like that, where they just don't assume the fact that you just want to do this. You know, there's still a lot of work to do on this game in terms of them doing bullshit after missed plays. You know, I wish they would have the AI at least check to make sure they, you know, they finish the play before they do all this extra shit. Like I cannot tell you how many times I've done layups or whatever, or I've done a dunk. Well, I don't really miss dunks, but yeah, how many times I've done a layup and those motherfuckers missed it, and they had the chance to get the rebound, but their dumbass is stuck in a dumbass animation, and it's retarded. It's like, what the fuck? I could have got that rebound, you know? And so I just don't like being held back by these dumbass animations that don't need to be activated when they're activated. You know what I mean? Like, and then that shit, like, how the fuck do you strip the ball like that? Like, I guess, you know, but at the same time, it's like even strong ass niggas get the ball stripped like that, and that's not okay. Like, I've stripped the ball from LeBron like that in my rookie season, and my dude was like a 62, and not to mention the fact that my defense was not even up a little bit. You know, I haven't even upgraded it once yet, and so I stripped the ball from this nigga, and it's like it's not okay, because like the computers do it to me, and you know, I don't mind that the computers do it to me because I can do it to them too. My problem is that it's so easy to do it. You know, it should be a little bit harder. Like, I can't even go in the fucking paint, and that's where like at least what 70% of my points come from. Even though I'm a shooter, I'm a self-described shooter, but whatever. You know, so this game, like, I guess it's more realistic in the fact that you can't really get your shots from outside, so you have to get inside, and at the same time it's hard for you to get inside. And I see the thing where they were talking about where they where you have to kind of change the way you play every game because the computers adjust to that shit. And I like that. Like, I really like how they're kind of smart like that, and they don't fall for shit like that. That's really good. What else? Oh yeah, but like with my career with 2K16 on WWE 2K16, I think that should have a lot more dialogue, like, or at least like a story or some shit, like, because they, you know, they're not promoting WWE 2K16 like they are with NBA 2K16, and like I don't know which one is more famous. I'm pretty sure it's NBA. They make more money and all that, blah blah blah. They have more sponsorships, and you know, I don't know if they have more famous people or whatever. I know LeBron James is the face of this, and anybody who says otherwise is lying to themselves. But and then John Cena is the face of WWE, and I don't know which is more popular. I'm pretty sure they're both in the same stratosphere or whatever the fuck you call it. And so I don't know what the fuck to call that. You know, they're both in the same class. They're both A-class superstars in their own right. And so I don't know which one is more better or whatever, you know. Don't fucking talk about my grammar either, but yeah, I just don't know which one is more appreciated. But at the same time, that's not the point, because there's still a lot of wrestling fans who still watch it, and you know, they know that it's fake, but they don't give a shit. And the fact that it's fake, you know, I'm pretty sure they don't have to do shit with it, but at the same time, wrestling has a lot of people who, you know, like and still play that shit. And so what's the point of hyping up 2K16 and all this shit? You know, they had at least, I think, 3 different trailers. Yeah, they had about 3 different trailers, and they had 6 if you include all the personal cover star trailers. And so yeah, like, I just believe that it's bullshit that they don't promote this like they did 2K16. You know, 2K16 has been all in my fucking newsfeed all summer. You know, I don't see nothing about WWE 2K16 or WWE 2K, period. Like, I've seen shit periodically, but not really. It's like 2K should just pass the baton to somebody else because they're not really serious about WWE. You know? Like, yes, they brought back hella people. Yes, 2K15 was better than 2K14. You can tell that 2K14 was not improved at all. There's nothing different about it. And yes, they got it late, and that's mostly the reason why they didn't put it on PS4 like NBA 2K14 was. But at the same time, it could be better. It could be a lot better. Like, only thing they did to it when they moved it to PS4 last year was make it look better. That's all they did, and add people. That's all they did. And not to mention, they made it look better. They added people, but at the same time, they also what did they do? They took away hell of the creation suit that was just there the year before for the first time, and then they took away matches that had been there since I think at least 2009, at least 2009 at the latest. I mean at the earliest, you know. And it's just crazy. Like, yes, it was cool, you know, but like, you have a whole year to work on this game and you took away every fucking thing, you know, or at least most of everything, you know, not the important shit, obviously, not create a player or an entrance or a move set, you know, but they took away create a finisher, create a championship, arena, and all this shit, just like they did with NBA 2K. Like on PS3, you can create a team, you can create all the other shit, but you can't do that on here. Not as far as I've seen. I'm pretty sure I've looked and I haven't seen nothing about create a team. They got create a roster, create a player, create a draft class, but nothing about create a team. The closest thing that comes to create a team on 2K16 is the team relocation in my gym, which I have checked out, and that is, it's not difficult, you know, but it's not one of those things where if you're the type of person who just wants to get on there just to relocate a team like me, you know, because I'm from Cincinnati, so I wanted to make the Cincinnati Royals, which those of you who don't know is a basketball team that Cincinnati used to have, but they were, I don't know, I want to say they were awful, you know, but I'm pretty sure they had some people who were really good. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure they were in the finals if they didn't win it yet. I'm pretty sure they were just in the finals. I'm pretty sure they didn't win shit. But yeah, I wanted to make that team, and you know, there's a lot of money that's involved in that, and so I have to play at least, like, you know, maybe a season or two. I'm just about to simulate that shit, because I just want to see what the shit looks like. But the whole creation suit for that is amazing. You can make your uniforms. It's like you can completely customize the uniforms. You know, you can make it look like an actual NBA jersey by putting the name of the city on the chest, just like the NBA teams, instead of, because on whatchamacallit, on 2K13 or any other 2K game that's still on PS3, you can't do that. Or, you know, I'm just going off guess here, because from what I've heard from my friends who still have PS3, all their games, all the games so far have just been a changed name and a changed color, you know, and added rookies. That's pretty much it. You know, I heard that the my career isn't even a little different, and there's none of that high school shit on there. What else isn't on there? There's none of the retro teams that they added on there, you know. And I actually played with the retro teams that are from this season. From this game. Like, I played with, so far I played with the 2012, 2013, I think it is, LeBron team. You know, the 2012, 2013 Miami Heat, you know, them. And then I played with the 2007, 2008 LeBron team. No, it was a 2006, 2007 LeBron team, the Cavaliers. I'm pretty sure that was the year where he took them to the finals, but they lost against Kobe, I think it was. Pretty sure it was. If it wasn't Kobe, it was probably the Celtics, but I'm not really sure. And I played with the Mavericks with Steve Nash, and then I played with who else? Pretty sure there's at least one more team. No, I think that's it. I haven't really played with that many retro teams. I've been mostly doing my career and my GM, and I've barely done my GM, so it's been mostly my career or making more videos or doing GTA 5 or studying or anything else really. But yeah, so hopefully, you know, I did see some stuff like in June, I think it was, about all the different matches they're about to have this year, but I don't remember seeing anything about the creation suit, and so I don't know what that's gonna be like. But hopefully they at least bring back create an arena, create a title, and you know, just make it better than it ever was, because that's what they need to do. They need to change the whole way it flows. They need to change the system. They need to change a lot of things if it's ever gonna be as great as I'm pretty sure you're like, I don't know, because there were a lot of great SmackDown vs. Raw games, but my favorite ones were 2007 just because of all the shit you could do. I would really like them to bring back some of the features from 2007, like my GM. I think they actually are, if I'm not mistaken. I think they actually are bringing that back. You know, I have no clue, but I think they are actually bringing that back. So that'll be nice. You know, I hope it's something like that or better. You know, hope it's just not just something they just threw together. I wouldn't even mind if they had just took something off of the old one, you know, but it's just a lot of big things I'm expecting from these games. It's like, I don't know. One thing I definitely like about this year's 2K16 above all things is just the way that the players look. Like, you can tell that, you know, they look bigger. They look different. Like, everybody looks different. It's like they actually have body types this year. And no, they didn't let you change your own body type, you know, at least not in a exact way to change your body type. But you can tell some people look different. Like, I play with Michael Jordan. He's all skinny and slim and shit. And then Kevin Durant, who looks skinny in real life. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like maybe he's a little too buff on this game. Or maybe that's just him being long as shit. You know, I don't know. But he looks big as fuck on this game. He must have been working out this summer, is my only guess. He must have been working out this summer. And then, like, people like Stephen Curry, you know, he's still skinny. You know, he's a little built in the chest area. That's mostly where you can see most of the people that are built like LeBron. That nigga's a fucking brick up top, and I'm not even joking. He's literally almost in the shape of a brick, his upper body, and it's crazy. I like that part right there where you can just block somebody like that, because you used to not be able to do that shit. And I pray to God that it's not like 2K15 where on so many occasions I blocked a shot. And I would pause the game, I would look at the replay, and it showed that I blocked the shot, but my hand went right through the fucking ball. And I'd be like, what the fuck is that? I got a block. And, you know, and then other times I would get a block, you know, I'd actually touch the ball, and it'd go on the hoop anyways, you know. And I would hit that shit hard. I wouldn't just tip it, you know, sometimes I would tip it, obviously. You know, that happens in real life, so that's not something you can avoid. But the amount of times that it happened, you know, that's not something that happens every day. That's something that you know, it's very rare for that to happen to a person. At least, like, you know, 5 times in a game. You know, that's rare. Even like a couple times in every other game is rare. But yeah, so I hope they fix it. I haven't really seen anything like that. Most blocks that I've seen have been clean. Most hands that were, you know, that were almost blocks were not even close to the ball. Or, you know, I've replayed it and they weren't on the ball. You know, it just looked like it. And what they really need to fix about the whole blocking system is where, you know, good blockers can actually locate the ball with their hands instead of you just having to jump in that direction. You know, it would make more sense for them to move their hands toward the ball so you can actually get the block with a person who's good at blocking. You know, like, I feel like everybody should do that. You know, not everybody is as good at blocking as other players, and there's a lot of factors that go into that, such as timing, hand-eye coordination, and blah blah blah, and shit that I'm not about to get into right now. Like, you just saw that shit. This is the shit that I was talking about. I was about to dunk it, and I ran that nigga over. I didn't even get a fucking shooting foul, which is bullshit. That was a shooting foul. I think I already hit that long too with Kevin Durant, so never mind. That shit was long if you saw it. You might want to go back and check that shit out, because that was a long ass three. I like, you know, one thing I've definitely noticed about this game is that you don't even need to be near that bar. You just have to make the shot look good, and it'll go in. That's how it's been working for me. I haven't been getting the, you know, I've been getting the perfect with people who I can get the perfect with, like my guy on 2K. I mean, my career player in high school, I was fucking people up. You know, I don't even like that. That really pissed me off. How I was in high school, I was killing shit. In college, I was all right. You know, I was a little above. I mean, I was a little under killing shit. You know, but then when I got into the NBA, my nigga was like at least 5 times less fast. You know, he was a little slower. He was, what else? What else was he? What else was he? He could not shoot for shit. He couldn't shoot to save his damn life. He couldn't lay up nothing. You know, my nigga would miss layups and his arm was right at the rim. And that's one thing that really pisses me off. That shit would never happen, especially if you're a professional. That would never ever happen. Like, and if it does happen, that nigga does not deserve to be a professional. But it's, yeah, that's unacceptable. That's not realistic at all. There's nothing realistic about missing a layup when your hand is literally right there by the rim and you missed the layup. And I hate how they do all this extra shit. Like, I don't know, like, you know, I haven't really watched that many NBA games where they have deliberately threw the ball at something other than the square of the backboard. You know, unless you're Stephen Curry, where you throw that shit dumbass high. You know, that's pretty cool on here. I like how they do that. I wish you could change it so they're not, so like, you know, only specific people do that, because I'm almost 100% sure that not everybody in the NBA does that shit. But well, this is it. The game's almost over. So thanks for watching. Stick around for the player of the game, which is KD with 48 points. And yes, I said 48 because I'm about to score this 3 right here. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. I got him. I got him. I got him. I got him. Got him. What I say, nigga? Give me points, nigga. Player of the game right here, KD.